Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Brian Clark State Farm offers a range of insurance products to fit your unique needs and give you a peace of mind. Our dedicated team helps you find the perfect policy to safeguard your biggest investments. Brian Clark State Farm can steer you in the right direction on auto insurance, and we've got your home covered from natural disasters to unexpected accidents. Contact me, State Farm Agent Brian Clark, at 217-732-6211 or visit sfinsurelincoln.com. Go Railers!
The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.
Good morning, sports fans. You got me? All right. Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the cheap seats and another bright, sunny Saturday morning. It's a little brisk out there, but things are going to warm up. It's going to be nice. I know you guys are going to like that. We're out at Jake's Furnishings. We've got Jake right here with us. Take a look at him. Jake, wave to the crowd a little bit. Jim Ash over here running the cords, and we got, I don't know what is his name over there, Master Kirby over there. They call you a lot of names, running the camera. And Hall of Fame head basketball coach coming in here with us, Neil Alexander. How you like that when we introduce you like that?
It's okay.
Coming in to talk basketball with us this morning. Coach, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Well, you look good.
Well, thank you.
I don't know if you're putting some cream or something on your face.
You know what it is? He's trying to get ready for that, what was it? The ball game we were talking about earlier. The celebrity basketball game.
Oh, yeah, the celebrity basketball game. Tell us a little more about that, Coach. You got that planned.
I didn't plan that. That was your plan.
I think it's going to work.
The guy that sets it up should be the first one out.
Well, I'll be there running the show, getting the lights shut off and everything.
He's going to do the scoreboard. You're going to take care of that.
We'll run some of that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what.
There's going to have to be a shot clock.
I'm going to tell you what. Some of those coaches are really going to like it. Bird will love it.
Okay.
He'll put his same uniform on that he had in 8th grade and pop out.
Probably.
J-Max, same thing.
Oh, J-Max.
Now, wait a minute.
We're probably going to have to put his freshman uniform on. He can't fit in his 8th grade.
Probably not the 8th grade one.
No, I don't think so. Coach, let's talk basketball. Boy, you guys are a MASH unit now.
Yeah, really are.
Riding around. Do you guys have ambulance follow you to games and
Pretty
stuff?
Pretty much.
I want to back up before we talk about last night's game. I wanted to go back to the East Peoria game because we hadn't talked, hadn't had a show since then. But that was a big W for you.
It was. East Peoria played and made us do some things that we don't normally do, and we we were fortunate to win that game. But they're much improved. They've got a really, really good coach there that's been around a long time. This is his second year, and they've got a lot of young, good talent coming. So East Peoria is going to be a team that's on the uprise.
And what was the key to that game?
Well,
Pressure?
Pressure. They really pressured us.
I was going to say, they pressed you guys good.
Yeah, they really pressured us hard. We had some unforced or uncharacteristic turnovers that if we didn't, make, I think we made 16 or 17 turnovers. And, I look at
That's a lot for you.
Oh, yeah, but I look at a turnover as being anywhere from a 4 to a 6-point play. It's the 2 points or 3 points that you could have got, and it's the 2 or 3 points that they could get. So, that's how important turnovers are. So, you just have to keep working at it. And fortunately for us, we've been able to survive the wave.
Well, I'll tell you, you've got, with the injuries, you've had some other kids step up, and I think one of those kids that stepped up and showing what he can do is Blake Horn.
Blake's had last couple games and really good games. His offense is good. He fights like heck down on the block. He's only really a 6'1", 6'2" kid, but I think we list him at 6'3".
The Raylor boys basketball
Coaches all liars.
Nothing wrong with that.
I was going to say, that East Peoria game, he really got the game going off, really. He was the first one out of the gates, really doing some scoring. But you guys did a really nice job from the free throw line, it seemed like that game.
Yeah, I think we were, 9 of 12 maybe.
Yeah.
We shot free throws really well, and then last night we were 15 of 15.
So, see, we talked about it. You've worked on it, and there you go. How about the layups?
We made our layups. I mean, we made layups
And you win
in
ball
the
games.
fourth quarter. We made layups, made free throws, and we won a game.
It is something how sometimes that ball just won't go down on the free throw line, and we know you work on it. That's one of your big things, free throws. It is for everybody.
Yeah, we're doing better. We've got our
15
percentage up to about 70%. So, that's really, really good.
Yeah, so Horn dumped in 20 at East Peoria last Saturday, and then he had another 20 last night. I call that stepping up when you need
big time stepping up. And like you said, we need it right now. That we need to be able to just continue to fill the holes and our kids, are really fighting it. Conditioning plays a part of it. So I don't know. I'm lost for words. I've never been through a year like this.
Well, let's talk about last night. We had another injury to Drew.
Yeah, turned his ankle,
just
rolled
back
it. Yeah, and the trainer from over there, he said he has a mild sprain, but we'll just have to wait to see how it is. Those mild sprains may look mild now, so we'll just have to see how he's moving today. But I don't know.
Yeah, and you got to stay off it or not run on it, and then that's taking your, you're getting out of shape a little bit.
Yep.
Just more time off. That's what.
Yeah, we've got the cardio room. It's heavily used right now with riding bicycles.
Need the old what was that thing they used to have in the back?
Yeah. That was John Welch special.
Was that a real? Was it a real runner?
Real runner.
A real runner.
Yep.
Is that still back there?
No. I don't know where it's at.
I think it went from there to someplace inside stored, then to stored in a shed somewhere, and then finally thrown out.
Yeah,
it was around for like 30 years.
It was well used.
Nobody ever oiled it up.
No, it just squeaked.
Yeah. Well, and of course Komnick, he's going to sit for a couple 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, probably first of the year before we see him. But hopefully when we get him back or get them all back, Frank started working out a little bit this week, but he's still got some soreness and some things. So I think he's had a setback. So we're just going to have to.
Is that with his knee?
His is a knee.
Okay.
Now, is it from football? We were talking about that earlier. or is it kind of hangover?
I don't know what he did. It just started hurting him, and
Well, it's like, 'cause he didn't come in. I didn't think he came into the basketball season injured. Like he was moving and grooving and going.
Yeah, he had a good preseason in that first game. I don't know what he did.
Boy, you need those guys in there. So you go through summer league and all this planning for the season.
Yeah.
This isn't what you had planned.
No. I've never planned for this. But it's given me something to add to our put aside so we know what to do. But I guess all of them are piling up.
Well, and you never know. It could be that hidden gem over here that when tournament time gets here and all the other kids have had experience now playing and being in tight games and you get everybody back, maybe it all works out.
Yeah, it'll give us experience coming off the bench and whoever it may be. So in the long run, it doesn't look like it now, but in the long run, it could pay off.
Yeah, and I've noticed that you have more patience on the bench now too. You kind of you sit.
I'm just getting old.
Oh,
come on!
I seen that in that East Peoria game. Just with the referees, he was so laid back in that game. I noticed.
Listen how he compliments you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. You're a little more laid back on the bench, and then when I finally see you get up to head out towards it, then I know you're aggravated. You've had enough.
I can't stand long anymore. I got to sit, and then they don't notice me, so I got to let them know I'm still here.
Yeah, let those young guys stand up there. Greg can stand.
Yeah,
I noticed your breathing exercises they're working over there on the sidelines, too. Keeping you nice and calm, very zen-like.
Let's talk about tonight's game. You got Rochester coming to town?
Rochester's coming to town, and they're pretty good. They've got a lot of young kids. That program's on the uprise. I know the freshman group coming in is super good. Their freshmen a year ago were good. They ended the year very well last year. They won a regional, and I think they might have played Mount Zion pretty tough in the sectional. So they're on the uprise. They got most of those kids back, and they're big, they're long. They can play zone, they can play man. They'll do whatever they have to do to compete, and as you know, they'll be very, very physical.
Oh yeah, it's they like playing physically.
They like that physical stuff.
Well, as you talk about Mount Zion, and now the name's going to escape me. Imagine that. The starter on the basketball team last year, that's the D1 football player that's taken off to Illinois. Trimble.
Yep.
He left.
He's going here. I guess yesterday could have been his last day of high school because I think second semester he's starting school over there.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about.
Yeah.
I mean, look how detrimental that is to the basketball program over there. And is that the right? Is that the right? I don't see it happen very often. Does it happen more than I know? Probably. But, I mean...
I think your big-time athletes that, now they're getting money thrown at them, so it carries over from the high school to the college level. If I can go make money now, I'm going to go. But,
Gosh.
You got Trimble, and then you got the Hill kid from Althoff, who's going to Oregon. Well, he told Oregon, I'm staying because I want to play basketball. So it's a choice that they make. It gets them, Trimble, a head start over in Illinois. Maybe he's going to have the spring game, everything to make his place known.
It just, we all know how important high school sports are, and being in high school, and then you get to all that level where that's just a huge blow to the basketball program to lose that kid.
Yeah, he was unique. I mean, he was he's a great athlete.
Some of the highlight films, my buddy's a Mount Zion guy, and he sent me highlight films of him, and I was like, wow, boy, that kid can do it.
Yeah, and the other kid, they're going to go through the same thing again next year on the decision that J.C. Anderson makes. The big kid,
like
I think he's about 6'7", 6'8". I think he's one of the top 3 tight ends in the country, and he's got offers from everywhere. So,
he kind of got dinged before the championship game, and
he's still. I don't think he's playing basketball yet. I think he's still fighting an ankle. I think he really
high ankle.
Yeah.
And he was basically, you know, he was not even in the state championship game, which kind of hurt him because he was dinged up. But so to back up to this, can that kid Trimble? Can he get money right now? Like, even though he's just leaving high school, like, wow.
Well, I don't know what his package is, but my understanding is the schools are going to take over the NIL. It's been up to each program, I think, right now. But I think next year, I think the schools take over all that. So it'll be interesting on how that goes.
That just seems not right, but I mean, what do I know? And if you're that person that can go get that money right now, then, you know, why don't you? And I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Money. Now it's taking over high school sports. There you go.
I mean, he's gone.
Well, that's good for Lincoln, I guess.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, they're still pretty good without him. They're a good basketball team. They haven't been beat yet. The Keister kid is really, really good. I mean, he is a winner. He won't let them lose, and they're still pretty good.
As I say, we're going to go south, right? So we could see them regionals.
We did get the assignments. We go to the same place we were last year, and again, I don't know how the Lanphier pulled it off, but they're hosting a regional again along with Southeast. So one of those two spots is where we'll be for the regional. Girls are going north again. They don't have to go to Geneseo for a regional. The two regionals are in Peoria and Peoria Richwoods. Their sectional would be at Ottawa. And then if they get to the Super, it's way up north. Can't remember the name there, but it's farther north than Ottawa.
Well, those girls were out there last year and proved a point.
Yeah.
Put us
and
wherever
they're
you
starting
want.
to play well. They're kind of they're finding their ways. It takes a little bit of time, and it takes them to understand the level that you have to play at. And I think they're doing that right now, and they're starting to play pretty well.
Well, we just talked earlier. They had a big upset over Southeast.
Oh, that was a good game.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
And Southeast came in undefeated. Had a big win last night.
Yep.
Yeah, so see, looking back on it, you know, it's hard when you lose all of, that core.
Yep. And the big game will be early January, I think, Chatham Glenwood. I think they're undefeated, and
bringing the Bob family over.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. Well, Coach, thanks for coming on this morning.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
And again, we talked about it earlier. You look good, and we think.
I think the sales for that celebrity game is going to be huge.
Yes, it's going to be big. It's going to be something we've never had out the school. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I know that we talked too off the air about the calendar that we'll put together with you guys in those, and I think you're going to be Mr. December. So
well, that's my birthday month.
Well, thanks for joining us. I hope you get this MASH unit all together. We'll be playing well. Get ready to head off to the tournament, the Christmas tournament. That's always fun.
Yeah, we didn't get a good draw there. They're 4-4 or something like that, but they're a 4A school that plays in a really, really good conference. So right now, anybody that's big and physical is an issue for us because we've got our two big guys sitting on the bench, and hopefully, and I think Drew will be fine, especially here in another week or so. So we'll just have to play it by ear.
Well, as we talk about that tournament, I did have this question asked me. We're not going to be able to broadcast live with the game, but what they're showing, do they have like announcers that are going to sit and announce every game, or will it just be
I think they've got it tied to everything, and it's a thing that's everybody's looking at because of revenue and things and so forth. So
but will they be announcers announcing the game, or will it just
be play-by-play?
Okay.
I believe there'll be play-by-play is what I understand.
And will it just be in the front gym, in the big gym, or will they do it in the small gym?
I think they do them in both.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
Now, whether there'll be commentators on in the back gym, I don't know. But,
Well, it's not as much fun for us Lincoln people.
Yeah.
We need to listen to some guys tell stuff going on and watch it. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Coach, thanks for being on. Let's get this MASH unit going. Let's go beat up on Rochester tonight.
Any ideas?
Well, I don't know. We talked. Maybe
Make free throws, make layups.
free throws, layups.
Maybe we'll be right there at the end.
That don't solve my problem.
Use your timeouts.
I've used more. I took one at 9 seconds last night, and I looked over and I go, guys, we're out of timeouts.
That's pretty good. Yeah, funny stuff. Okay, thanks for Coach Al stopping by. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back. You're on the cheap seats.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare Open Enrollment? Medicare Open Enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Dara Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Dara Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
This is Chloe Froby from the 2024 Lady Railers State Champion Basketball Team, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on WLCN.
Just relax.
Surprised he let in with this.
He let us in with Carrie Froby. That was
that's
nice intro. Nice job with that, Jim. Chloe. I said Gary. Chloe, there you go. Well, you know what? I make a few mistakes on here. A lot.
Never heard of it.
Welcome back to the Cheap Seats. We're out at Furniture Jake's where you can make it your own still, right? Is there
Still
Christmas
making it
sale
your
going
own,
on?
yeah. Yeah, we've got a inventory reduction sale
Yeah,
going on.
trying to get rid of some of the inventory.
Sell
out here.
off a little bit of this stuff, yeah.
We've been out here for 10 years. You can't get rid of the inventory.
No. I think it's been
I'm gonna tell you
a little
what.
over 20 years we've been reducing the inventory and bringing it back.
Well, and we've brought in head coach Brad Schneider here with the 8th grade WLB state champions, and he knows a little about. He has his own business also. Can you get rid of the bricks that you use? I mean, like, do you ever?
Just when we put them on the wall.
Yeah. So maybe you two.
He does an inventory.
Why don't you
reduction
talk
sale
to him
daily?
But he gets rid of them. There's not a bunch of bricks sitting around his place.
Oh, he keeps them coming back in, just in case he has more to sell.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. All right, we'll let you go on that. Anyway, let's talk about these girls winning a state championship last week. Brad Schneider was, and Brad, you're kind of a winner anyway, aren't you?
That's right, Joe.
I mean,
yes, I am.
Yes. I've always said this about him, so sometimes when I get him on my time, he was one of the toughest kids out there when he was playing sports. He would get banged and beat up, and you were a smaller running back, I would say, back in the day.
A little bit on the small side, that's right.
But you get up every time. You get pounded and pop right up. And, tough kid. So I'm sure you've instilled that, I know, in your kids.
Absolutely.
And now you're doing it for everybody else out at WLB and their kids, right?
Yep.
How long ago did you start this girls basketball coaching?
Well, I started with Coach Farmer and Coach Froby. When Chloe was in 8th grade was my first year there. So I learned from two of the best.
Two of the best. So you know how to win state championships, right?
Yeah. They taught us how to win, that's for sure.
Now, did you think going into this year you had this state championship
I felt pretty good. To be honest, I felt we've had the best team for the last few years. Had a couple of heartbreakers the last couple of years, but this year, the girls came out on top and did what we thought they could do.
And are you teaching them that toughness?
Oh, yeah. These guys, they're a tough group, let me tell you.
Do you push them around? You get in there and
they push me around. They push me around. I get in there once in a while, and I'm scared of them.
I can see that. And are you? What's your number one thing that you want out of them? Defense or scoring?
We're Lincoln. So we're playing the 1-2-2. These girls, what I always told them, and I've been with this group since they were in 2nd grade, so I know them pretty well. And the one thing is, we've always taught them is we're going to play tough. And when we play people, they know they played us. We're aggressive. These girls play hard, and that's one thing I've never had to worry about with this group is, I don't have to tell them to play hard. They're going to play hard every time they're out there, and they did it all through the year.
All through the year. You have an assistant coach that's helping you?
Yes, Coach Jason Toft. He couldn't make it today, but yeah, he plays a big part in this. He's been with me for 3 years now. We're on the same page, and that really makes a big difference having another set of eyes out there.
Toft is another tough kid.
Toft was tough. Oh yeah.
He coached at CL for a little while.
Absolutely.
So, he's another tough kid when he was playing sports. Absolutely. So you had the big win in the semifinal game.
Yep. We played this at Nauvoo. They were the 2A state champs the year before, and from what I've told, they hadn't lost a game in 3 years. And we knew that was going to be a tough one. We were looking forward to it, and these girls came out. They executed, played tough, and we came out on top.
I was say that was last Saturday, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So I was going to say they kept announcing the game score during the Railer game, and I was like, man, it's a 2-point game. Still a 2-point game. I'm like, oh boy.
It was tight. It was tight.
A little nail biter there.
Yep. Which is good for us.
And I kind of jumped ahead of myself. Yeah, I mean, we didn't talk anything about the season. Like running through it. Did you have some tough contests? Did you?
So we, Carrie's taught me this a long time ago. We try to get as tough a team as we can. We're a 1A school. Most of the teams we play are 4A and 3A. We want to play the best of the best.
Which is amazing. That you go undefeated.
Yeah. And we played some very good teams. I believe out of our 31 wins, 14 of them were teams that went to state the year before or were in state this year in a different class. So it wasn't like we were playing cupcakes. We tried to play some very good teams, and we played Williamsville, we played Triad from down south, a lot of good teams that had good seasons as well.
And as you roll along and you get to 10-0 and 15-0 and all that, then all of a sudden you got people that you get that on your back. Everybody'd like to beat this undefeated team, so a lot of pressure builds.
There is. These girls. 6th grade, we were 25-0 going into regionals. 7th grade, 25-0 going into regionals. So then, this year we, again, 28, I think, going into sectionals, and that's where we got into the tough teams. So.
And you've got that on your back then, because we
got it on our back.
They want to get the team undefeated.
And there were some schools that walked in and didn't know quite who we were. Wondering why they were playing us, some of these bigger schools. But a lot of teams knew who we were. A lot of teams had us circled on our schedule. That's one thing some of the coaches told me that, they were preparing for us this summer. And I'm like, well, okay, that's, we didn't have you on our radar yet. But they were worried about us. The Nauvoo coach actually told me he scouted us months ago, so
really?
It feels good that these teams are looking for us. And, like you said, we did have a target on our back, and I'm glad we were able to accomplish what we did.
100%. Are they, as you get into the tournament, are you able to see film on other teams, and can you call somebody over here and say, hey,
we do. Believe it or not, I've watched a lot of girls basketball. I try to scout a lot, especially once we get into the postseason. We actually played this Liberty School, who at one point they were 2A, and that was a team I was very nervous about. We got to see them at the Lincoln Junior High shootout this year, but they have a great coach and were well prepared for us. We had to play them in sectionals, and that was a 2-point game. That was a close one.
And then you move into the championship.
Then we get to the championship, and we had played this team before, St. John Carlton. A lot of big girls. I'd been the smallest one on their team, Joe.
Wouldn't matter.
But no, they had a lot of size on us. They've seen our style of play, which when we play somebody the first time, it's sort of a shocker to see how aggressive we are in our press. So they knew how to prepare for us, and they did a great job of making adjustments. They sort of packed it in on our big girls and made us shoot from the outside, and we were fortunate enough to hit some outside shots and pull it out.
Well, it's like 15-point win, wasn't it?
Yes.
So you weren't in trouble late.
Yeah.
So you could kind of sit back and relax towards that end and soak it all up.
A little bit. These girls got me so spoiled. If we're not up 25, I'm nervous. We felt good towards the end.
So we're going to run through these girls. I thought you were going to ask something.
What do you want me to do, Joe?
We're going to run through these girls and turn this mic on you. Where's that? We got it. Oh, okay. Is it on?
I think so. Yep.
Yes, you're good. So we're going to have you give us your name and what grade you're in.
Okay.
And then we're going to have Coach Schneider just tell us a little bit about your play.
I'm Paisley Holmes, and I'm in 8th grade.
How long have you been playing basketball? I'll shoot some questions at you.
I've been playing since 2nd grade in biddy ball.
Does your sister push you around?
No, I push her around.
Do you
That's
push
the kind of attitude we got,
Do you
Joe.
push your little brother around out at home?
Yeah.
Okay, let's toughen him up a little bit. We don't need him to end up like his dad.
That's true.
Okay, just checking on that. So you get in here and spar a little bit with Coach?
Yeah.
They go at me. Paisley was our point guard. Very tough. She handled the ball all year for us. Did an excellent job. Super proud of her.
There you go. You look just like your sister and your mom and all of them. You know what I mean? You homes all look alike.
Yeah.
What was your favorite game this year?
Probably either the sectionals game or the second round of state because those were really big wins for us. So either one was probably my favorite.
How about Coach Schneider? He do a good job?
Yeah, he did a good job.
Okay, just checking. It's not pressure on Lance. You're right here. We'll talk off the air. It's fine. So what about next year? You going to head out to high school?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how many sports?
I'll probably play 2, volleyball and basketball.
You could get you out for football if you don't play volleyball.
Oh, I don't know about that.
These guys will make some good football players, Joe.
That's softball in the beginning of the year, too.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you may as well pick 3.
I guess.
All right, we got you going out for softball then. We'll write that down.
Maybe.
We'll
They
write
need all
that
the help
down.
they can
Track, it's fine. Pick one.
Maybe.
All right. Okay, we'll pass along. You want to give a shout out to anybody? We always ask that.
Just my parents for supporting me throughout the season.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
I'm Taylor Short, and I'm in 8th grade.
And you play what position?
Point guard.
Point guard?
Taylor's the point on the press, Joe. She had my old position, and boy, that girl, she did it way better than I ever did. She gets after you.
She did?
She is, yeah, she's in their shorts the whole game.
I like it.
Yep.
And where do you get that from? Your mom?
Probably my mom.
That's what I thought.
Probably a lot of running there.
Yes, she in pretty good shape. Can she run?
Oh, yeah, she never gets tired.
That's what I thought. What was your favorite game this year?
Probably the Nauvoo game. It was a good game, and I think we all played pretty well. So, yep.
Coach Schneider did okay?
Yep.
Okay.
He did good.
We won't ask all of you that. We'll let it go.
They'll let you know if I don't.
You want to give a shout out to somebody?
Probably my parents.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
My name is Ella Romer, and I'm in 8th grade, and I'm post.
Ella had the biggest shot of the season this year. We played Liberty. They had us on the ropes. We were down maybe 7 points, and she hit one in the corner, and boy, it turned around from there.
7 points late?
We were down 7 late in the third quarter.
Ooh, really?
Yep. She hit a big old shot for us.
So you're a pressure shooter then?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we like that. Was that your favorite game?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it was a good game for us as a team. We played well together.
And next year you'll be running around at high school for the Lady Railers?
Maybe. I don't know.
Any other sports?
Volleyball.
Okay. We forgot to ask you. Obviously track.
Yeah, track, cross country, and probably basketball.
All right.
Maybe volleyball. I don't know.
Do them all while you're out there.
Yeah.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, to my grandparents and my parents.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm Sage Gilbert. I'm in 8th grade, and I'm a forward.
Sage was our most probably consistent scorer. She had throughout the season, putting up 15, 18 points every game. Great slasher. She did an excellent job.
You put up that many points a game?
At a game, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. And you probably like playing softball too, don't you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Tell us about your favorite game this year.
My favorite game was Nauvoo because I think we played really good, and it took a good team to push us to that point. So.
And next year you're going to do what?
Basketball, volleyball, and softball.
So I knew you were out for 3.
Slap
Maybe possibly 4.
Yep.
Maybe possibly 4. Okay. And shout out?
My family.
Okay, good.
My name is Grace Viven. I'm in 8th grade, and I'm a center.
Yes, you are the tallest one.
She's tall. Yeah,
Tell us, Coach.
She's definitely taller than I am. She lets me know about that every practice. No, Grace has came a long way. She's a great forward, good post player, can score down low. A lot of teams really focused shutting her down this year. And in the state championship game, they really double teamed, triple teamed her, and made the other girls beat her, and they did.
Did you lead in rebounds?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I did.
We keep those stats?
We keep those stats.
Yeah, I thought we probably did out there. What was your favorite game?
Probably Nauvoo or Liberty, but especially Nauvoo because I think we played really well as a team, and it was like the deciding game that we're really in this to win it, and we can double down and just pull through the season, the goal we've been working towards for years. So.
All right. Excellent.
Nice.
And what's your plans for next year?
I'm going to play basketball and volleyball and maybe another sport. I don't know.
Yeah, pick one. Go for 3. When you're a freshman, go for 3 sports.
That's amazing.
You'll figure it out later.
When you're a freshman, you go in, it all seems real big to you, but boy, I tell you what, it goes by quick. So
Yes, it does.
yeah.
And try them when you're a freshman. You don't want to try them when you're juniors.
I was going to say, it's no fun when you try late.
Yeah, let's get out there. Then shout out to anyone?
Probably my grandparents and my family. They're my biggest supporters.
Okay, good.
My name is Maddie Minersagan. I'm in 8th grade and I'm a post.
The post. Tell us, Coach.
Maddie was she's another 8th grader. She came in the first one off the bench this year. She did a great job. She really knows her role and played hard and contributed really well.
There you go. Nice job. What was your favorite game?
Liberty, probably.
How come?
It was just a good game.
Did you have a good game?
Yeah.
All right.
It was fun to watch.
That was your favorite game?
Yeah.
And what are you going to do next year?
Volleyball. I'm not very sure about basketball yet. Don't really know.
Try them all. And we've got stuff open in the spring, too, so,
Yeah.
You get out there, all 3 of them, just try it. Yeah. You want to give a shout out to anybody?
My family.
Okay, good.
I'm Brooklyn Clark. I'm in 6th grade, and I play the wing.
6th grade.
Now we're down to the 6th graders. We had no 7th graders this year. We had 6
Really?
8th graders. Yeah. Our numbers were a little down this year. But so we had, like I said, no 7th graders and 6 6th graders and a couple 5th graders.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a big size difference. Well, not size, but just maturity difference.
Yeah. These girls, they were thrown into the fire this year, and they did well.
What was your favorite game?
Probably the Liberty game because it was so intense, and I've never had an intense game like this season because we were just winning all the time. So yeah.
Hold on, you gotta give a shout out to somebody.
My family probably.
Okay.
My name is Sophia Chen. I'm a 6th grader and I'm a wing.
Another 6th grader.
6th grader.
Her sister plays on the freshman team. So this was her first year out, and she did a great job.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite game?
Probably Liberty because it was going back and forth every single time.
And your plans we already know. You want to give a shout out to somebody?
My family.
Okay. Good job. We'll move it around over here.
My name is Bryn Clark. I'm a 5th grader, and I play wing and sometimes post.
5th grader.
Another 5th grader, yeah. And, they all got a chance this year to dress the postseason and come for this championship ride. So it was an eye-opener for them. Very, very good for them.
That's very exciting, isn't it? So, and they're actually getting in some games.
Yeah.
Did you have the opportunity in that state championship game?
They all got in the state championship game. Some of them got in the semifinals or the quarterfinals. I'm sorry. But yeah, they got some experience.
All right. What was your favorite game?
Probably Liberty because it was just an intense game, and some of the other teams that we play, it's not that intense, and it was hard for us.
Okay, you'll be back out next year.
Yeah.
Okay, just check on it. Want to give a shout out to somebody?
To Dale, our bus driver, for driving us back and forth to games.
Nice job. You came out of the blue with that. Yeah. That was a good one. Nice job.
My name's Piper Craig, and I'm in 6th grade, and I play point. And
tell us about Piper, Coach.
Piper, she got in quite a bit this year. She handles the ball really well, and she's a pretty aggressive. So she came in and contributed all through the season on the 8th grade team.
What was your favorite game?
Nauvoo, because it was good for us to have some competition, and it was a little difficult.
And you want to give a shout out to somebody?
My family.
Did they help you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they push you around the driveway a little bit or no?
Yeah, okay. My brother.
Okay, that's what you need. Okay, thanks.
My name is Lily Lorenz, and I am in 6th grade, and I play post.
Yeah, Lily's another post player for us. She started on the 7th grade team. She got in some on the 8th grade team. Did a fine job. This is her 2nd year playing, and she's came a long way.
All right. What was your favorite game?
Probably the Liberty game because it was so intense and just so fun to watch.
And you're going to be back next year, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you want to give a shout out to anybody?
My family.
All right. Not the bus driver?
And the bus driver.
I loved that. That was good. Okay, that's great. All right, thanks, ladies. Now, you guys talk a little bit about what song you're singing as we discuss this.
They were practicing on the bus on the way home, so they should be prepared for this.
Okay, you guys, we're getting ready to go, and if you need, Coach Schneider will help a little bit. You can do this stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Anything about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so 31-0, that's pretty good. You got some good kids returning. So you'll be a young team next year, obviously.
They'll be a very young team next year.
With a little bit of experience. So I asked about how often they were getting in. So did a lot of these girls get a lot of playing time, the younger ones?
They, 7th grader, again, a lot of them, they all played the 7th grade game. We only had 8 kids on the 7th grade team. So they got a ton of experience there. And then, 8th grade season, we had a lot of games that were lopsided a little bit, so they got in and got some experience as well. So
awesome to get to pop out in that state championship game too.
Yeah,
it's just get in. I never got to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I never got to do that either.
Did you get to do it, Jake?
No,
I don't. Yeah. So yeah, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal. Absolutely.
Okay, you guys ready?
What song are you singing?
They're usually not this shy.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you guys talk much like on the ride home from the games?
I can't get them not to talk usually. This is a first for me,
What
Joe.
about the favorite stop for food? Where was that?
They would go to El Maz. They would go to El Maz after the games.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good stuff in there too. Are we singing a song?
It's okay.
Gosh, I guess not. Would any of the parents like to sing a song? Would any of the parents like to come on and talk? Should have brought the men. Okay, I guess that's going to wrap that up. Well, we'd like to congratulate you guys.
Thanks. Thanks.
31-0.
31-0. Yeah. It was a great, memorable season. It is.
Unless you go 32-0, right?
How was that drive through town with the sirens and everything going?
It was nice. It was really nice. Yeah. We had quite the caravan. Woke some people up, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's fun. What's all the sirens going on through town? I don't know how many times I've seen that.
And I happened to see your live interview after the game. I was very impressed with you.
Well, thanks, Joe.
No makeup or anything. You just popped right on.
No, that's as real as I get right there.
You look good today, too.
I feel good, Joe. Thank you.
Well, we want to congratulate the WLB girls on a state championship. And Coach Schneider, 31-0. Probably a big statue out there at the school of you. And thanks for coming in, ladies. And so we want you 6th graders to know that we will sing next year when you're on here. Okay? So let's start planning. Okay? All right, well, congratulations, ladies. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on the Cheap Seats.
This is Corporal Brian Clements with the Lincoln Police Department. This week, Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers is seeking information in reference to copper gutters that have been stolen off churches in the last couple weeks. On December 6th at 1:54 p.m., 2 subjects stole a copper downspout off the Zion Lutheran Church at 205 Pulaski Street. They were both on bicycles, and one was wearing a Chicago Bears jacket, and the other was wearing a tan coat and blue jeans. If you have any information on this crime, please contact Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers anonymously at 217-732-3000 or the Lincoln Police Department at 217-732-2151. Tips leading to an arrest could receive a cash reward up to $1,000. Crime Stoppers only wants your information, not your name.
The Lincoln Logan County Crime Stoppers Crime of the Week is brought to you by Me Realty, supporting a thriving community safe for families through support of the Crime Stoppers program. Me Realty, 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online. Follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Are you sick and tired of the telephone calls, text messages, and ads in the mail for Medicare open enrollment? Medicare open enrollment begins October 15th and ends December 7th. Changes made during this time will go into effect January 1, 2025. Feel free to call me, local Medicare agent Darrett Entwistle, and set an appointment to go over 2025 changes and plans. My office is in downtown Lincoln, or I can meet with you at your home if you like. Again, call me, Darrett Entwistle, your local Medicare agent and your friend in health insurance, 217-651-8046.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Ranch and Jake's, where you can make it your own. Joe Ryan is sitting in today. We're missing Scotty Kirby. Couldn't be here. He's the most knowledgeable one of us. Can't make it with us today. Scotty, shout out to you. And
he's got me on the wrong. There we go.
And we've got.
I think what's Scotty doing? Building a deck today?
I think he's working on a deck, shingling a house. The guy's just always working.
He's always
getting something done.
Maybe out there cleaning your leaves out of your gutters.
He might be over at Neil's cleaning gutters.
That might be.
You know, around the holidays, Scotty would always be real nice to Neil so we can get a gift.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
We've.
What kind of gift are you going to get him?
You got to say something. They didn't hear that.
What kind of gift are you going to get him?
Bend over and I'll show you.
Was that what we were waiting for?
That is.
I could see it.
I want to say this. That's back at the wherever they produce the show. That's not coming from us here in the studio.
What's not?
These little buttons.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit it again.
Anyway.
And we're back.
Congrats there, that WLB team. They are doing big things out there, Coach Brad Schneider.
Big week this week, Joseph.
Well, let's talk about the week.
I mean, we got some football going on. Last night we had Notre Dame, Indiana, IU.
I wore my Notre Dame stocking cap today. Just for J-Mac.
I've been to a few games where they chant things about IU that you can't put on the air here, and if you do, it's like using a ratchet.
Well, Notre Dame came in there and they took care of business. And did you see that there were cars lined up getting ready to tailgate for that game at 7 a.m. yesterday morning?
I'm shocked it wasn't the night before.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean,
completely agree.
If they can get this thing under control with the portal and you know all this mess with the money they're giving the athletes, but boy, is this!
I think
this tournament or the way they've got the 12 teams makes this fun.
I feel like I'm one of the few people that really like it. I do. I like the portal. I like the fact they're paying these kids. I mean, I do. I like it.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, it's changing the dynamics of the game, which has always been a business, and the NCAA has always ran it as if it's their own little universe, basically. And now that got blown to heck, and the kids have a little bit of a say now, which is pretty awesome because just a couple years ago, if you wanted to switch teams, what were you, suspended for a year, basically, of sports? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. If you wanted to go to a different team,
it was
all of a sudden
you're right.
You don't get to play next year.
But
what in the world? I mean, these kids, they go to a situation and they're literally kids making decisions, and they were being punished for making a decision. Well, now they remedied that. The kids can move about themselves, move across the country, move around the world, and they can make a little cabbage on the way. So I love it.
I'll tell you what.
I love it.
You are sometimes very wrong-minded in things. We've talked about it off the air.
Yeah, that's true.
I got to tell you.
I'm definitely left-handed.
You are one pathetic loser.
Yes. Now, that's a great button to push.
I didn't realize he was going with loser. Jeez.
Well, I tell you what, the only problem with what you say there is this. If you're going to that college and they are paying for your education, then you are under the jurisdiction of that coach. And I believe that. And yeah, if you want to jump ship and run, then that's fine. But you owe us the money back from the scholarship.
Hold on. What if you're talking about these schools. These coaches come in promising the world, and these kids buy into it, and then they get there, and the world's not given.
Very true.
So you're saying the kids don't deserve an opportunity to make their life better? I think that's just wrong, Joe.
I feel like they need contracts.
Listen.
It's a business now. Sign a contract.
It is a business. I do actually agree with a year-by-year contract or a 3 or 4 year contract. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing any of that. But I think these kids also, they're still developing. So you got some kids that, they may come in and be a highly recruited shooting guard, point guard, and all of a sudden now they're 6'8" a year later because they hit a late growth spurt. They went from being 6'1" to 6'8", and now they're a power forward. It's a totally different mindset as that kind of player, and that's what you get a lot of that in college. You see it in football a ton. You see it in basketball a ton. These guys, their bodies are not fully developed all the time when they're going there, and they may be big, monstrous athletes in high school, but they can take it to another level when they get to college.
That's true. Yeah, a lot to discuss there.
Yeah.
Well,
and junior college is
well, there won't be junior college sports.
I was going to say that's the thing. Junior college sports is really, because of this, has had to pay a little bit of a price. I feel
it's going to move right into your lower Division Ones.
Yeah, well, instead of going to junior college and then you transfer to the school, like a Marcus Griffin back in the day. Instead of seeing that, they're just going to a big college, and if they don't like the scenario, they go to another college.
Yeah, they just move around.
Yeah.
I miss the old days of where I always bring up Chris Mullen because I was a St. John's fan, and Chris Mullen was just. You watch those kids come in there, and then they just go through 4 years, and you watch them now.
Kendall Gill,
you don't even know where they play. They moved schools 4 times.
Some of them, but I mean, if you're, I mean, that goes on to the coaches too. You have to fulfill your obligations to the kids, and if you do, more than likely that kid's not going anywhere. Especially if you're paying them. I mean, there's going to be a difference in money wherever you go. But if you're locked into a place and you feel like that's part of your I don't know, culture or whatnot there at that school, and you feel engrossed in that community, then you're probably not going anywhere.
True. Now I want your picks. You've watched Notre Dame, Indiana.
Yeah.
We've got big games today.
I think Notre Dame's going to win that one.
And I want to know who's playing for our national championship. Come on. Who's getting out there?
I like hey, Oregon's look good all year long. They might be there. See what Penn State does today. Penn State is kind of the sleeper, I would say.
You think so?
I'm going to say they're the sleeper.
Gosh, I thought Texas could get out there and do it at some point during a season, but I tell you the way I look at it now.
I think Texas plays today as well against Clemson, maybe.
I really feel like the championship game is Oregon-Ohio State. I think the winner.
Really?
I think the winner of that game goes out and wins it all. Ohio State is going. They're getting in this thing, and they've got a point to prove. Mm-hmm. And I think, and they can do it. Although I'm not an Ohio State fan, but
Ohio State today against Tennessee at 7 p.m. And it's got Ohio State as the favorite.
And Ohio State, the winner of this game gets Oregon, I believe. I think the winner, that's a great game.
Tennessee's awfully good too.
They're not going to beat Ohio State. No.
Yeah, Ohio State's favored pretty heavily in it, actually. Which is, you look at it, SEC and Big Ten. I mean, that's your dream matchup. See a few of those games, and you're seeing primetime football right there.
And isn't the Georgia quarterback dinged up? He's not going to play.
That's what I was hearing, yes.
Yeah, so although, you got another 5-star Division I athlete sitting behind him.
But it's not,
just doesn't have the experience.
I was going to say, doesn't have the experience, so you don't know. You may get lightning in a bottle there, but you may also tank one.
The Rams got Kurt Warner and went on out and won the Super Bowl, so let's not forget that.
Good movie on that.
That's a great movie.
I don't know. You seen it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good
I have
film.
to tell you that, that
you were in the stands.
We were season ticket holders during all that time period, and everything in that movie is basically true. And as we sat directly across from Kurt Warner's wife, we were a little higher level seats than she was.
Oh, slightly.
But
I'm sure.
But we noticed it after the games, and with binoculars, we would always watch to see if he would go over and do it. And after every game, he would go over there and give her a kiss and stuff up in the stands and stuff. It's a good show.
It was a great show.
He's a good dude.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Should have won 2 Super Bowls there. He should have won it again the next year, and he should have won it with the Cardinals. And that was going to be it wasn't. Just kidding. That was not going to be the first home Super Bowl, but
close.
We could have won. He could have won that.
They were who we thought they were.
Yeah, they were. And that was Denny Green.
Mm-hmm.
Had that famous statement. We're running out of time. And I tell you what, I know our listeners, it's just a downer now. It's a downer now for them. They've got the rest of the day, and the highlight was over with around 10.
Big game tonight here at Roy S.
Roy Sanders, the Rockets coming to town. Rochester Rockets coming to town. Well, that's going to do it for the cheap seats today. Don't forget, it's not too late to grab some furniture for Christmas.
Yeah, plenty stocked up here for you. We got the floor all reset, and everything is priced to move.
I've noticed some pretty nice vignettes out here.
Oh, yeah, we got them set up.
Stop by and check out a vignette. We'd like to thank Jolie back studio and these two clowns over here, these two Christmas little elves over here, Lloyd and Jim, for running this show and being in track of the chords. Thanks, Coach Al, for popping on and visiting. Congratulations, WLB and Coach Snyder, for a 31-0 state championship. And you've been on the cheap seats.
Good day.
Live video streaming of this event is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, and online at merealty.com. preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.